at the end of all things.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Jeff, we need to go.
Damn it.
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world. Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see.
Commander!
Keep looking.
Shepard! Over here.
Shepard!
And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together.
Well, there we go. It's done, sort of. Not entirely sure how it's going to transition from here, but yeah. Do check back at the end of the credits, because we're not done yet. At this point, I'm going to be doing my usual amounts of epic amounts of drivel. As we look through all the credits and give all the people who made the game their chance to have their name scroll across the screen. Good job, people. There you go. You get your... Wait. 2, 3... About 4 to 5 seconds of fame. Just woof! So, yeah. That was a fun. There should be another section we have to do, so we get to keep using the Gnift grenades, the fun grenades as I've now preferred to call them. And then no more. There will be no more fun grenades. As one person in the comments wrote one time, there is a chronic lack of gravity grenades because they're fun. You know, you just throw it and then just boom, whee! Everything's getting all dark and gritty and horrible and oh my god, it's the end of the world. Throw a grenade, boom, whee! It's like, it's just perfectly in tune with the channel. It's like, oh god, look at this horrible nastiness, and then interject one small random amount of hilarity as some dude yeets himself off into the fucking atmosphere somewhere. And we have, of course, by this point added a new term to the standard vocabulary for my channel. We had, shiny, technicalities, and nade. Just nade, bum, wee! Because unless I epically missed with the grenade, it normally landed relatively close enough to make someone go flying. Which is always entertaining. But yes, it's normally be about this point in the credits where I'd start discussing what I'm going to do next. But not this time. As I said, we're not done yet. I think at the end of all of this, they've had this great long... They've had this massive fight and all that. They kind of need they need, you know, a break. A bit of a party. You know, they can celebrate that they all mostly survived. That's great. And that's what should be coming up. In theory. Or no, until the end of the credits. Of course, by about this point, I will have made the decision in editing to probably split this into 2 episodes. So, I don't really have to worry about extra time. Oh, we're doing the credits for the Leviathan DLC. We already did From the Ashes, that's where I got Jarvik from. Leviathan is obviously, that was interesting. That was an interesting DLC, that one. Doing the, having the split between, go do some fighting and then come back and push some buttons and find some clues. Detective mode. This is interesting. One after this, it should do the credits for the Omega DLC? Yeah, there you go. Omega DLC. That was definitely more sort of, hey, here's a start to finish, an extended sort of story type thing with a character that deserved to get airlocked. but we'll have to just, you know, make do with purging the chessboard and then firing that into the nearest sun. Yep. Of course, next we're going to get the credits for the Citadel DLC, which 1, I've never played, and 2, should be coming up next. Because as I've alluded to, I have the mod Citadel DLC as an epilogue. If it wasn't obvious by now. Me carry on saying, we're not done yet. So you can keep all these names in mind. Because I haven't seen any of their work before. It's roughly the same people who did the other stuff, but you know, you can never know. Oh look, EA! Vile, cursed beings! That's the corporate. Not the people working for it. They're perfectly fine. They just work for a corrupt, greedy bunch of... yeah. I don't like EA. Funny, that one. Ooh. Big long list of extra things they included in other people's stuff. And a special thanks. That means we are getting close to the end. I've said that before, and it throws other stuff. But this is the combined thing, so it put all the DLC before it, not after it. So, yep. Very nice. That's, ooh. Ooh. Seamlessly go in with a text scroll. Okay, I didn't manage to read it all in time, so just pause it, roll back and pause it if you missed some of the text. It basically just said after a year everything's back to normal, and they were sent to do some R&R because they went around and toured the colonies or something to make sure and help rebuild, something like that. I didn't quite read all that section. It did say it's time to rest, relax, and the ship needs to go in probably for a little bit of some TLC. It needs to be finished, because they never actually finished it. So you can come here and do that, and we get to do our own stuff. Get to rest for a bit. Ooh, fancy pad. I think this is Anderson's place.
I just got word. Admiral Hackett found something you need to see.
Oh, okay.
Shepard, I bought a new place on the Citadel, somewhere to recharge. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. You need a place that's yours. I want you to have it. Now, I've had a few personal effects sent there. Notes and such. Read them if you're bored. Who knows, you might find something useful there.
Oh,
And
thanks,
make yourself
Space
at home,
Dad.
damn it. I want as few loose ends out there as possible.
Space Dad gave us a plaid. We've got a pad. Whoop whoop. But okay, thanks, Mouse. You can wake back up now. I haven't moved it. But can I? Yes, I can save. Whoop. If it wasn't apparent all the way through the last episode, at least 1 or 2 episodes before that. Thanks. I'll deal with it in a minute. I couldn't save. Now I can save. It's like, yes. But, yes. I have split this into 2 episodes. But the second one, this one, is slightly shorter. But we will be going straight into the epilogue, basically. This is an epilogue. We just get to play around a little bit more. And have a fond farewell to the characters that we've been interacting with for... I'm not even going to calculate how long I've been doing this series now. It is my longest running series, but then it is 3 games. So, On that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC. Out.